And if it wasn't for our past, we wouldn't have our present. What's going on, everyone? It's your coach, Trev Bucheri here. Hope you're just doing great today. And it's really interesting because the more gratitude we can have for the past, the more present we can be in our present. And what I mean by this is that many times we look at our past and we've said things. I know we've all said this, hey, if only I would have done that, if only I would have done this, or hey, knowing what I know now, and I would go back and change this, right? But the reality is that if we would do that, we would never be in the place that we are right now. Because of the ripple effect, all those choices, all the decisions, all the challenges, all the triumphs that we've had in the past, all the things that we've learned, clearly have brought us to exactly where we are. Without those, we wouldn't be where we are. We'd be in a completely different path. You know, and many people would say in that moment, well, this sucks right now. The present sucks right now. But the present is going to bring you to the next step of your future. And the next step of your future, with the information you have right now, you have all the tools to get to where you want to be. If you have a tremendous amount of challenge going on in your life, you know what you want to get past and where you want to, drive through. Without that challenge, without that level on you right now, without that level of stress on you right now, you wouldn't have the incentive, or you wouldn't have the feedback to know where you actually desire to go. You're like, ooh, this doesn't feel good. I want to go over here. Cool. Now you've got direction, right? So the more gratitude we can actually have, for all those things in the past, and especially for the actual pains that we've gone through and that we've really just experienced, the more we can actually just enjoy the moment and be present in the moment, and actually realize that this is a product, of course, of our past, collectively, but it's also the opportunity to go where we'd like to go in the future. And that opportunity would never come without the past wins and the past losses, especially the past losses, for sure. So what I really love to do, and I would encourage you to do, what I challenge you to do, is to really think about and make a list of your top 10 challenges that you've had in your life right now, up to this point right now, right? And really just, go through and say, okay, these are the two things that are most important to me in my life. And I want you to label those, whatever those are for you, whether it's spirituality, mental, personal development, whether it's finance, whether it's family, whether it's your work, whether it's social, or whether it's, your physical, your physical body. What is most important to you, the two things. And I want you to go through and take those top 10 challenges that you've had, those top 10 pain points, the worst ones, and I want you to say, how has that benefited the top two things that are most important to you in your life? How has it benefited number one, most important to you? How has it benefited number two? And you really just want to dig deep. How's it benefited you? Well, it's actually gave me the confidence to actually do this. I felt like I kind of had the no choice. It pushed me off the ledge to do this. And when I did this, it actually gave me a level of confidence that I didn't know that I had. Wow, well, how does that benefit you? Well, if I had that confidence, I've been able to take that confidence and carry it through here, and you keep going and going and going. Okay, great. How else does it benefit you? And you exhaust that, and then you go to number two. How does it benefit number two? And you exhaust that as well. And the more gratitude we can have, for these past moments, the greatest pains that we now see have enabled where we are right now, whether you're still in pain, you still have direction, or you've broken through and now you're like, wow, without that, I wouldn't be, where I am right now. The more we can be grateful for that, the more we're going to be able to receive and be present with where we are right now and have clarity on where we want to go, or where we want to stay. So hope you got something out of that there. It's just something I wanted to share with you. Still appreciate your attention. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. It's your coach, Trev Bucheri here. You have an incredible rest of your day. Take care.